to the banks of the Mississippi River. Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Redhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Hauls it in. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Memphis. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Redhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Snagged on the outside. It's Glover. Play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Saunders. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Gonna look downfield again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Redhawks are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here no matter where you...
Touchdown, Miami! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he got loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Wow, gutsy call that time by the offense. They're going option on 3rd and long, and the defense is going to watch the film. They're going to be kicking themselves. Nobody was accounting for the quarterback. That was an easy read-in decision for him to go get the 1st down and keep this drive alive.
Quick strike complete. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Got room on the return. Finally brought down the one. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Fires to the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Red Hawks moving quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll run it. It's Lacey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him wide open. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got the screen set up. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now adjusting. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is... Two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. On the ground, it's Lacey. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Redhawks headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Holes in the deep ball. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds a tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Redhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Redhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They boot it away. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
That's a go to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Lacy. Looking for room at the 40. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Dropping back, it's Saunders. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Red Hawks want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down to 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center down gets started from the 33, first and 10. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Quick step and go. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Wants to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. The Tigers will line it up on first and 10.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. The run from the shotgun. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To the air, it's Saunders. He's got him. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Lacey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Miami. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Tigers want to move quickly, making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Got his man down the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make...
There he goes! Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Redhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their...
Touchdown, Redhawks! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Brings it in down the left side. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Powers through. Touchdown, Memphis. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Rides the back on the option, the give. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Right on the money. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Glover. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Buys a little time. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads it left. Found a seam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Redhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll run the screen. Makes his man miss. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
And the Redhawks in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Redhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Crawford. Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, Redhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. Your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. And you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So first down will open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Redhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to throw at Saunders. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Redhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Saunders. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense
gets away from one, finds some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Red Hawks are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback.
Touchdown, Miami! They move on top here in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more.
Oh, he's got some space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Finds his man. It's Fowler. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives
touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and you might be looking at overtime soon.
He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback. Save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move across the 35. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. The give on the option. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. It's good. Easy call for the refs. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his...
He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for...
Lofts one high and deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. Guys, this is a story.